Yo, what's up, sports betters? Figured I would go live on DoorDash while waiting on go live on YouTube while waiting on my DoorDash. And so I'll share my screen, hit some bets. We can talk about some of these bets out there and see what we like, see what we don't like. So just a frick ton of bets. A lot of site upgrades coming to OddsJam, right? A lot faster odds. Odds should be real time on every plan for now, so that's pretty cool. We got a freaking lines moving towards the Rams. First half money line, I guess. You can get it minus 160 on DraftKings. Sharpest sportsbook out there is at minus 190. Seems like if you're looking for a spot to bet on the Rams, minus 160 would be a freaking plus EV bet. I already have $1,000 on the Rams from the previous live stream or one of the previous live streams, but maybe we doubled down over here. So then we can go to halves. Got to move freaking quickly because the best lines, they won't last forever. We see it, and we already have, a fair amount on the Rams, but I'll still hit it. Why not? So we hit it. We add it to our bet tracker. The OddsJam bet tracker is free. It should be auto-grading bets, maybe a little bit of hiccups initially, but what's really cool about the bet tracker is, again, I know we've said this in some of the other live streams, and I repeat myself a lot, and this bet had 3.25% EV. Again, the sheet with all of my live bets is in the description on YouTube. So Rams first half money line at that minus 160, $100, 3.25% EV. Hedge fund Alex adding another mathematically profitable bet, right? Let's keep this profit going higher. Had up days, down days, a bit of both. We ran really hot initially. Now we're running a little cold. So we'll see if we can keep it up. But we're just mathematically, following the math, right? We want to see more green than red in our bet tracker. The OddsJam bet tracker is free. Just sign up for an account. How far are you? 1203. Come on, man. Come on, man. Denny's, Chick-fil-A, good things. So anyways, we're not always going to be able to beat the closing line. It's just not possible, right? Lines can always move against you. You could bet on, whatever, like the Sixers, and then Embiid, whatever, gets arrested or something, and the line moves against you, right? You're not always going to be able to, but you want to see more green than red, right? Very important. So I just like to scroll through mine and also keep track, which OddsJam shows me, of the percentage of bets that I have that I'm beating the closing line, right? Like I got Joe Burrow under 1.5 passing touchdowns on DraftKings yesterday. I think on this live stream, we bet it plus 145. The current zero vig true odds to the sharpest sportsbook in the world is plus 133 or whatever it was. So our bet, we have better odds than the current zero vig line from the sharpest sportsbook in the world. We have positive CLV. We're making money, right? We got freaking a Nefri Simmons, whoever this guy is, value on his under 4.5 in assists. I feel like I'm always fading this guy. I have no idea who he is. So anyways, we'll go here. We'll go to the positive EV page. We'll go to Trailblazers. This is an ARB to the sharpest sportsbook in the world, which only is giving you plus 125. We're getting plus 155, right? We bet the Curry over last game, had great CLV on it, and it hit, right? So that's all we're looking to do. So we got this Simmons guy. What team are you on, man? Trailblazers, Knicks, all about the math, right? People who make money sports betting aren't the people who watch sports. This kind of, it should be intuitive. It's just not a thing. These handicappers, no way. Because you're watching sports, you're not learning math, and you're not, betting on sports. So let's go to this game, and then let's see if I missed it because I've been talking so much. So then we go to Trailblazers, Nefri Simmons. Cool. Let's hit you. Hit it. Boom. Sharpest sportsbook in the world, only giving us plus 125. We're getting plus 155. That's what we call value. Hit it. So I hit it. So we got a Nefri Simmons, under 4.5 assists, freaking plus 155 odds, $250 with the return of the stock market. This game starts in 3 hours. It's going to be open in 6 hours. And a fourth of the day, I'm earning the return of the stock market on my stake. It is absolutely insane. Why sports betting freaking boggles my mind. 8.51% EV. Let's go. Freaking mathematical sports betting. All this sheet is. Again, It's in the pinned tweet on Twitter, or it's in the description on YouTube. Let's hit some more bets. Let's make some more money. So let's go. Cool. We got a lot of bets open on the Super Bowl. It's going to be a fun day. There's going to be a fun day. Reload this page and let's hit some bets. Again, in terms of promos, right? I know I go over promos a lot. We have a risk-free same-game parlay on FanDuel. This is new. Thank God I did another live stream or I would have missed this. And this is about $7 in EV that I would have missed. But I didn't because I decided to go live on YouTube. It's literally a full-time job keeping up to date with these promotions, right? 3+ legs, same-game parlay. Lakers, Warriors, 3+ legs, min 400 odds, worth roughly $7 in EV. You lose your bet, you get your money back. There is no downside to betting this, right? Share this live stream with a friend. Also, sign up for the OddsJam email list, right? Get on the email list. We'll send you updates about some of the best promos, stuff like that, which should help you become a more profitable sports bettor. So now it's like, okay, we got lines everywhere. We got a freaking 16.03% positive EV bet. Let me try to bet it. Got the Trailblazers next game, Hart over 13.5. Can we move quick enough? Where are you, Hart? No, wrong game. I don't know what team he's on. Knicks over 13.5. Nah, I think I missed it. Nah, yeah, it's down to minus 114. Always tilting to miss a good bet. Never makes me feel good. That is for sure. We got points, rebounds, assists added into OddsJam. Tons of good stuff out there. Really excited about it. Dorian Finney-Smith, sharpest sportsbook in the world, has this as a flip, right? Same odds on the over and the under. That means both bets have a win rate of 50%, according to the sharpest book out there, right? Which means the fair line is plus 100, and we're getting plus 112, I believe it was on FanDuel, Dorian Finney-Smith. But anyways, we need to go back to this Lakers game. Oh, boy. We got a lot of bets open on WinBet. We got some bets on Caesars for the Super Bowl. So they have 2 promos. Bet 10 or more Super Bowl props. You get a $56 free bet if you win 7 or more. This is really good. This is also really good. Place a same-game parlay, minimum odds of plus 1,000. And if you win, you get a $560 free bet. So depending on what you're betting on, if you're using OddsJam to find good lines, it should be very profitable. Do we want to fade Klay Thompson too? I kind of do. And then I want to place this same-game parlay on the Lakers game. So let's go back here. Let's go to the Lakers game. And then we'll go to same-game parlay, and we'll try to find some good lines to incorporate in our same-game parlay. So OddsJam's going through a lot of upgrades today, which is obviously very exciting. A lot of new features being added, a lot of new markets. It's going to be a little janky, I think. Our servers are freaking maxed out. But anyways, we got plus 140, right? Seems like there's some good value. Klay Thompson under 2.5 made threes. So let's log back into Caesars and let me hit this bet. So I'm going to log back in. We got a lot of promos on the Lakers game. Caesars also has a promo on the Lakers game. Even if you never use OddsJam, again, at least sign up for the email list so we can update you on some of the best promos out there, right? They have a bonus points. This is really good. 15% EV, according to Matt. I don't know. I trust him, though. 15% EV. I bet it. So let's make money. Let's go here. We go to basketball. I got to move quick because great lines don't last forever. And this bet is positive EV, and I want to hit it, right? Freaking sharpest sportsbook in the world, only giving me plus 110. I'm getting plus 140. 6.68% profit margin on this bet. Let me get that. So we're going to go to total threes, moving quickly, and then let me hit it. It's a little worse than the last one. Maybe we played a little smaller, or maybe we're like, no, this base 100. We'll just stick to our unit size of 250 on these prop bets. Again, if you're concerned about your bankroll, mathematically optimal way to do it is like a Kelly criterion. But of course, this has some issues in and of its own right. But whatever, if you're following a strict bankroll for sports betting, Kelly criterion is a great bankroll management tool. And again, use the OddsJam bet tracker. The most important thing you do is you track your bets with OddsJam and you make sure you're getting positive CLV. If you're in a state where sports betting isn't regulated, the account is free. We can give you some of the offshores for free, and you can start playing around with it and see if you can generate positive CLV. Just email us, contact@oddsjam.com. Man, I love sports betting. We got freaking Matthew Stafford rushing yards. I'm pretty sure I already bet that. A lot of stuff out there. I'm stressed out. Too much stuff to look at. How far is my DoorDash? 12:15 to 12:25. They always just keep moving it back. And yesterday, Chick-fil-A canceled my order. So I had to get Denny's and get Choco Canna pancake breakfast with bacon. So anyways, we hit that bet. Did I add it to my bet tracker? Let me make sure I do that. 6.68% EV, which is sick. So we have Thompson, K. Thompson, under 2.5 threes. Plus 140, 6.68% EV. 250, 6.68% EV. 7% profit margin, $250 stake, earning the freaking return of the stock market in one bet. Mathematical sports betting, hunting for value. Even if you're a handicapper and you believe your opinions about games are valid, use the OddsJam plus EV page. I bet this, gave the play out on TikTok, plus 100. It's still minus 120, and it's plus EV, right? So if you think the Bengals are going to have a good second half tomorrow, maybe bet it, right? I don't really watch sports, so I don't think about sports that much. But if you don't have to use this page as a Bible and place every bet. I mean, there's literally too many bets to place every bet. But what you can do, right, is you can use this as an indication of what you should be betting. So anyways, let's go to the Lakers game. We got freaking Doug McDermott now. Make me go to that game. I got to go to Doug McDermott. It's auto updating now. So many cool features being launched into OddsJam. Lakers Warriors, risk-free same game parlay. What do we want to bet? Looking for some value on FanDuel. It looks like Curry over in points, minus 106. That's a plus EV play. That's great to include in my same game parlay, right? Absolutely fantastic. And actually the odds are slightly improved to minus 104. That's great in the same game parlay tool. So that's really cool. And then we can go to first quarter point spread. Anything out there we want to bet? Maybe some value in Warriors minus 2.5 first quarter. So can I add that to a same game parlay? Is this in the same game parlay? First quarter winner. Doesn't look like that's a part of the same game parlays. So I'll have to skip that. But what we can do too is we can look at the money line. Any value on FanDuel anywhere. Plus 240 is not awful, but I'm going to skip it. And we got point spread. Any value in the point spread that I can include? Not really. Maybe Warriors minus 4.5. Maybe Warriors minus 10.5. Right? Just scrolling around, looking for freaking value. Mathematical sports betting. It's the only way to make money sports betting for the long run, right? You have to be getting the best odds. No sports bettor wins every time. It's all about winning, right, at advantageous odds. If you go 50 and 50 betting at plus 105 odds, what's this? Under 113.5 first half. Is that an option in the same game parlay? Nope. Okay, so I guess you can't bet that for a same game parlay. FanDuel stressing me out, making me take longer than I expected on this. So we can go here. Klay Thompson over 3.5. Steph Curry under 3.5 threes. We just bet his over in points, so that doesn't make much sense, I guess. Wiggins under 2.5 assists. I'll take that. Let's fade Wiggins. I'm always down to fade Andrew Wiggins. Hit that, add that to my same game parlay. I need to be a minimum of plus 400 odds. Then we got Klay over 3.5. Sure, let's go with that. We got Klay over 3.5. Right, so now we have a 3-leg same game parlay, just Warriors player props, right? It's risk-free. If my bet loses, I get my money back. I used OddsJam to help me find value. And this is free, right? This is just odds comparison. It's 100% free on OddsJam. Check it out. Also sign up for our email list, so we can send you updates about these really good promos, right? You don't want to miss an opportunity to place a $10 bet where if your bet loses, you get your money back, right? This is literally, risk-free, This billion-dollar company isn't going to steal your $10. You place a 3-leg same game parlay, and if your bet loses, you get your money back, right? It's not that complicated. So, but definitely something you can take advantage with. And regardless of your bankroll, like you can have fun with it, right? And create a, Lakers, Warriors, parlay or same game parlay that you like and have some fun with it, which is pretty cool, right? Got freaking arbs everywhere. We got bets everywhere. Stressing me out. Ooh, we got Jacob Picodal. Some value in him. Never heard of this guy. Pretty sure we may have bet on him previously, though. Jacob spelled with a K is also something pretty fascinating. I don't think I'd ever seen that before in my life. Both bets are plus EV, right? Arb can make risk-free money, right? Freaking Jacob Picodal. So let's go to the Pelican Spurs game. And then we're going to go to player props. Got to move quick. And then what did we want to bet? Over 8.5 rebounds, minus 105. Where are you, Jacob Picodal? Ooh. Now it's up to plus 105, right? Which is obviously insanely better. So this line continues to move in our favor. We'll back out our EV here in a sec. But first, let me just hit it. Drink my coffee. Still in the coffee part of the day. WinBet logged me out. I got to stop sharing my screen so you guys can't steal my password. And then we'll log back in. Then I got to check how far my DoorDash is. Come on, DoorDash. Don't be too far. This bet is insanely good. So I'll share my screen. Insanely good. So WinBet says the maximum stake you get is $300. So it's like, okay, word, and I'll hit it. $300. Jacob Picodal over 8.5 rebounds. Jacob P over 8.5 rebounds. This is plus 105 odds. We bet $300. So the market on the sharpest sports book in the world is minus 134, plus 106. So what we do is we go to a zero VIG calculator, right? We remove the VIG, right, like this. So the fair line is freaking minus 117, right? Once you remove the VIG. The sharpest sports book in the world had over 8.5 rebounds, minus 134. We just got plus 105. If you don't understand how insane that is, read through this, right? Learn about EV, learn about expected value. The win rate of our bet is 54.2%, right? If we go to the blog, let me zoom out a bit, right? Like go here, go to these articles, learn this, watch this YouTube video. It's really good, right? Really good YouTube video. So, we're just trying to make you money. So that's really nice of us. I got to sneeze. So then we go to an expected value calculator, right? So we got our bet at plus 105. The win rate is 54.2%, 10.95% EV. Oh, man, I love plus EV. Freaking betting. Plus, so we have 11% profit margin on $300 bet. Our expected profit is $32, right? It's just our profit margin times our stake. Earning the return over the return of the stock market in less than freaking 12 hours. Absolutely insane. Why I love sports betting. And then you just watch your returns compound and compound and compound. Really, really cool. Share this live stream with a friend. Get them using the OddsJam plus EV page. It's my computer. Okay, good. Didn't want it tapping out. So anyways, how far is my DoorDash? Why is he always so far? 12:24 to 12:32. I feel like this keeps getting pushed back. I was planning to go live for like 10 minutes. Now I just have to sit here. So then we got Reggie Jackson over 5.5 assists. Let me get that. Freaking go to this game. Let's go to the Clippers game. Mathematically profitable player prop bets. Maybe you like some Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson has done well for me this season, and I don't plan on stopping him. Plus 140, right? Just pretty insane value, right? Plus 148 on Twin Spires or Bet Rivers looks pretty good, right? So that's pretty cool. We have Dorian Finney-Smith, but let's hit this plus 140. Reggie Jackson over in assists. So we'll go here. Sharpest sportsbook in the world tells us, heck yes, bet this. So we'll go here to assist. Reggie Jackson over 5.5. Let me bet it. And what was the EV of this bet? So then we go to Reggie Jackson, right? Plus 140, insane value. Sharpest sportsbook in the world, only giving you plus 111. Their market was plus 111, minus 147. The zero VIG true odds is plus 125.57. We got plus 140, right? Which is obviously a lot better than the true odds, right? This is the most important calculator on OddsJam. If you don't understand it, it's really hard. Like, you're not going to be a good sports bettor. You need to understand all this stuff. Most important calculator. Learn this inside and out. No vague odds. Removing the juice from a market. Really, 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 really important. So that's pretty cool. We'll go back to the plus EV page, and we just bet what? Reggie Jackson over 5.5 assists. I think he's a guy with glasses. $250. Make some money. Reggie Jackson, ARB to FanDuel. You can make risk-free money if you wanted to. So that's pretty cool. If you're like, wait, what? How could I make risk-free money with this bet? Go here, right? Go straight to the arbitrage page. Learn about it. Learn about arbitrage, right? How can you make risk-free money? It's literally insane, but it's possible only in sports betting, basically. It's not going to be possible in any other market. But if you go here, you type in arbitrage. I mean, we have a ton of articles for you to read about it, right? Share this article with a friend, right? Share this article with a friend. Start arbing with a friend, make some risk-free money together and go out to a bar and buy drinks together. Sounds awesome. You're just, right? And if this doesn't seem particularly great, right? Like a 1.81% return on capital, a free $11, free lunch for tomorrow before the Super Bowl, right? You have to remember this game's at 6:40 p.m. This game's going to be over in 9 hours. You're earning a risk-free 2% return on capital in 8 hours. Risk-free 2%, 1.8% return on capital in 2 hours. It is absolutely insane. Risk-free money. This is more than the return of a bond in like 5 years, I'm pretty sure. You can earn it on, granted, less of a quantity of money, but if you're willing to hustle, you can do this with, a lot of different bets, make some money sports betting. So go to the blog, learn about anything you want to learn about. Blog is free. Odds comparison is free, which I just showed you in this Lakers, Warriors, whatever game, is great for using these promos, right? All these people doing their promos on Twitter, half of them are using OddsJam to find their lines, right? Just do it yourself, right? Just go to OddsJam, look for good lines for your risk-free same-game parlay. No one's doing anything that complicated. They're just searching for value. So we'll go here. See if anything new popped up. We still got this Jacob guy. Looks pretty good. Looks like they took it back down to minus 115. We have Kelly Oubre over 4.5 assists. We have Jacob Picodal under. Should we now fade his points, rebounds, assists? So I just bet his over in rebounds. Now we could kind of, in essence, hedge part of it. I'm like a sports day trader over here. Points, rebound, assists. Maybe we do it. So Jacob Picodal, let's bet him again. Under 24.5 points, rebounds, assists. Go back here. What team is he on? He's on the Pelicans, apparently. That's good to know. So we'll go here, and then we'll find him, and then we want to find points, rebounds, assists. You can't take forever, right? And here he is. And it came down to plus 110, so it seems a little worse. Maybe we don't want to bet it. So maybe we go to this Kelly Oubre bet, right? You got to move quick. Not going to be able to get in on every bet. Just like the stock market, players getting injured, sharp action coming in, weather changing, odds are constantly moving around. But luckily, we have Kelly Oubre over Junior, over 1.5 assists. Freaking insane EV in the Hornets game. So we're going to go here, and we're going to find this player. And then we're going to go to assists, and I guess he's on the Hornets. And then we're going to bet this, right? It's a little worse EV, so maybe we place 150 on it, right? Just trying to think about bankroll. But you can also use a Kelly calculator, again, if you prefer to. Add everything to your free OddsJam bet tracker. Tracks your profit and loss, tracks your CLV, insanely profitable. Anything you want to learn about closing line value, go to the blog. OddsJam also has a free tool to convert your free bets into cash. You have a $10 free bet. You go here, you type in the sports book it's on. Let's say it's on DraftKings, whatever. And you type in DraftKings. So you go to DraftKings. right? And then you sort by conversion percentage, and this shows you the best free betting opportunities out there, right? So you want to convert your free bet of $100 into 7407 risk-free in cash. Place your $100 free bet, always going to be on the underdog, and go hedge the other side, right? Maybe look for a different one than that one, but you get the point. And I did not mean to do that, so I'm going to go back to DraftKings. How far is my DoorDash? Come on, baby. Speed it up. Speed it up, DoorDash. Go back to OddsJam. What other promos are out there? So the promo on Caesars was you bet on the leading score in the Lakers-Warriors game, and you get $1 in a free bet for every point your selected team's leading scorer scores. Really good, right? LeBron and frickin' Curry probably have expected point totals of like what? At least 25, maybe a little less, but it's definitely profitable. It's definitely positive EV. So maybe something to look into betting. Anyways, I think I'm going to call it a day, but have a great rest of your day. Hopefully some of these live bets hit. We keep this profit going up.